seeing, before you make it to the front office, you've seen 3 to 4 faculty members. Good morning, and you know, that's very welcoming.
When I drop him off to school in the morning time and everybody's welcoming, even if I walk him up, or the principal, she's standing at the curb, the vice principal, everybody's always very friendly. And this is like the 9th week and they're still doing it, so I'm still watching.
Hey, if you can't make it in on during the week, you know, we set aside a few hours for parents who actually signed up to come and do their parent-teacher conference on Monday or Sunday. I mean, we do everything, you know, right after you get off as a teacher, because just because you get off at 4:30 or 5 doesn't mean that I get off at 4:30 and 5. And what you cannot do is downplay my responsibility because I didn't meet your time limit.
I mean, I don't think it's a parent who can go meet with teacher at 8:30. Most of the parents work.
Right.
They can barely make it to the line, you know, or they have even the before and after school program. So that is a really good idea, like a week in a month or every 3 months.
Well, right there with you. My mom worked a lot, so she was not heavily involved in school, but it didn't mean that she didn't care.
Right.
But what I don't know is if she really reached out to the teacher and say, hey, I'm working 3 to 11, I will not be able to make the, you know, afternoon session. Is there another time that I can meet with you? I feel like that is the parent's responsibility. I feel like there should be some, you know, some different times, you know, times all throughout the day, weekends, and flexible times. But I also feel like it's the parent's responsibility to say, hey, listen, you know, I know I didn't show up, but hey, that doesn't mean I don't care, and I do need to be there to meet with you to talk about my child.
I do overlook papers. It is my responsibility, but other papers get pushed to the side because we have homework to get done before cheerleading practice and football practice and dance and recitals and tutoring, and so electronic, it is always there. I can always, you know, we pull it up on our phone and email, and I'm like, okay, a lot of times it's easy for me to, especially events and things that are going on, just use my email, put it in my phone, and, you know, it sets a reminder. So I'm an electronic.
When it comes to communicating with parents, if you don't get them by phone, and I know teachers are busy, I know that, but to be proactive and say, hey, what is the best way to contact you before school starts? And our girls, their teachers do that, but to have access to, you know, Skype or Tango for parents who, you know, work at Walmart and get a 15.
One of the things that our school does is they couple a lot of the events. So like, was it reading night we had a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
It was reading night / Title I / PTA night, basically.
I mean, you have to keep it interesting, because people are not going to come. I'm not going to be at work all day. Got to go home and do homework with my child, and then come to PTA meeting to listen to these people talk in a very mundane voice, and it's not a whole lot of interesting stuff. You got to have some substance. So coupling, and I like that idea, coupling Title I, reading night / something else, and get it all done in an hour. That's what people want.
We have big events, we offer pizza with it. And that seems to help. We get a lot more attendance because the parents don't have to go home. They don't have to cook dinner. They don't have to, you know, their schedule kind of stays put because they can eat there, they bring the children there, and when there's food, it seems like we just get a lot.
Be time conscious, like having a 2-hour meeting at the end of the day, even if you offer pizza, it's just like, no, we need to get in and get out, do what we have to do, offer childcare so that the kids are like in another room watching a movie, you know, have them eating their pizza, we're in, we talk about our business, and we're out. Well, I mean, a lot of the high school kids, they need the community service hours, so it's a win-win. They sign off on their community service. You know, we have a couple teachers in there. They get to watch a movie, eat pizza. Parents get in there, get to business, and go home.
I think some teachers should not always still be on the offensive side. When a parent shows up, I take a day off work, I'm just gonna go. But sometimes when a teacher see you coming, and before you can get to them, you can see that, oh, why she here? You know, and I'm not here to be the bad guy, I'm just here to check in.
As the other side of that, my parents weren't as active as possible, you know, my mom wasn't really that active, she was working. I understood that, my teachers might not have, you know, so with that, you know, there are oftentimes some stigmas attached or generalizations, if you will, when it comes to the students to talk to the parents, you know. I think that's a big problem, whether it's cultural differences, you know, racial differences. Some of the teachers are scared to talk to the parents, and some of the parents don't want to talk to the teachers. Right, you know, and I'm not saying that's their problem.
Right.
I'm just saying that is, it's not a fault of the teachers. I totally understand. But I'm not afraid to talk to people. So that has helped in reaching out to people, right? You know.
It is a partnership. I do feel like it's a partnership, but I think it is responsibility of the parents or guardians, whoever is in the child's life. A partnership is just like any other relationship. You have to cultivate it. You have to go introduce yourself. Say, hi, my name is Paulette, or this is my child. They have a brother and sister here that are in these grades. And when you talk to a person and you get to know them and they get to know you and you know where they stand, they know where you stand, it works well. But if you only come up there, like you said, when they call you because there's an issue, or you never make yourself available. So both parties, teachers have to be available to parents, and parents have to be available to teachers, and not only in situations of need or failure or behavior issues, but when it's positive. So.